Today we are touring a brand new home in the Central Florida area in the mid 400s with a mother-in-law suite. So there's space for the entire family. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one. Welcome in and welcome back, everybody. And if you're new here, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a trusted Central Florida real estate advisor. And before we jump into this home tour, I want to talk about our location first. And today we are in Haines City. Haines City is perfectly situated between two of Florida's major hotspots. It's just about an hour and 20 minutes south of Orlando and an hour and 40 minutes east of Tampa. That means you're within an hour's drive of world-class attractions like Disney World, Universal Studios, and even the Gulf Coast beaches. And now, kicking this home tour off, we are touring a home with 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, sitting at 3,030 square feet. With that being said, we're going to jump straight into this tour, kicking it off with our foyer. In our foyer, you're going to see either two options of flooring. They're either going to be our LVP floors or our tiles, as you guys are seeing. And we are going to get these beautiful 8-foot doors throughout the first story of the home. And now, just to the right of me is going to be our first destination of the home, which is going to be this mother-in-law suite. So you guys are in for a treat. I love the location of this mother-in-law being right at the front of the home, and we're gonna walk in right now. And we are now stepping into the living space of our mother-in-law, and we're warmly welcomed by these 3 oversized windows, bringing in a ton of natural light. And we also get a wet bar in the model home. However, we do not get to keep it in our standard home. In the standard homes, we don't get the wet bar or the cabinets, but we do get the plumbing hookup. Another thing we don't get in our standard versions is actually going to be these tile flooring. This entire room is going to be carpeted. So the models do a really good job of showcasing what your home could look like at full potential. So I really find that it's important for me to point these out, and you guys are going to see some clips of what a standard version of the Ammolite looks like. And one thing I love is how spacious this living room actually is. We can fit a nice size sectional, as you guys are seeing, and still feel comfortable enough to walk around. Continuing to our bedroom, we have a little bit of a smaller window right here. And now stepping into our bedroom, we are going to step onto those cozy carpets. And you guys are seeing a ceiling fan. However, the ceiling fans do not convey, but they are pre-wired. So all you have to do is just hook them up. And now under this lovely sized window, this is gonna be for my nerds out there. So shout out to you guys, I'm one of you. And now we have a Cat 6 system in this home. For those that don't know, we have Ethernet hookups throughout all the bedrooms. So you can directly hardwire to your router. So if you work from home, it's a huge benefit. Or if you just wanna connect your Ethernet to the devices and have, obviously the best Wi-Fi connection, we got those in all the bedrooms. Now just behind me is going to be our bifold closet. So we're gonna open this up and take a, okay. Doesn't open, but that's okay. This is the model home, so that's all right. We'll make sure that your version of the home, definitely this door is sliding and opening up. Great time to talk about that blue tape stage, right? Let's take a quick look at this closet. And now we're gonna step into our bathroom, which is gonna be just behind me. Oh. And it's locked. It must be occupied. Sorry, somebody must be using it right now. It's a good thing I took the clips prior to this, so we're gonna just snap in and we're gonna take a look at that bathroom. In this bathroom, we have a shower tub combo along with the tiles that go about 3/4 of the way to the ceiling. But keep in mind, guys, we do not actually get the tiles in our version of the bathroom. What we get is actually a resin insert. And we have that single vanity sink with our quartz countertops. Now, the two things I'm not too fond of with the bathrooms is going to be that resin insert, obviously, but it is an easy change. You rip it out and you put what you want in there. You throw whatever tiles you like and you're good to go. Like I said, the model is a great representation of what your home could be. And now another thing is going to be that shower tub combo. Typically with the in-law suites, it's going to be usually an elderly parent or, a grandparent staying in that home. So obviously I feel like they should switch out that shower tub for a step-in shower enclosure. It's a little bit easier for your elderly parent, but But if you have your, oldest child living in it, then it's not that big of a problem, right? Speaking of having that elderly parent and that mother-in-law, we don't want all of our guests walking through their bathroom to use it, right? So I love the fact that this home included a half bathroom just right here. And just adjacent from our half bath is going to be what I like to call our Harry Potter room. We do have our understairs storage in this house, and it actually goes really deep, and you can actually pivot and turn to your left. So this would be really good for, your Christmas decorations or just seasonal decorations in general. So walking past our stairs, we're going to walk into this beautiful, grand living space surrounded by 4 windows, bringing in a ton of natural light. I can truly envision the vibe here and see those entertainment nights. Real quick before I exit, we have a fan in here. Remember, no fans are included in this home, just the pre-wiring. So stepping out of our living room, we're going to walk past what the model used as a nice area to place a dining table. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm running out of breath. I'm just really excited walking through this house. Like I said, I'm passionate about this one. I really do enjoy just the layout and walking through this one. We're gonna have our lanai right behind me. So we're gonna open it up and we're gonna walk outside and let's take a look. Now there are 2 things we are seeing in our lanai that will not be included, which is going to be the screened-in enclosure. We get just the opened up covered lanai in our version, along with that fan. Remember, we get the pre-wiring, but we do not get the fan. And now, if I lived in this home, I would have these doors open all the time. It is a beautiful day in Florida, really chilly. I think our high today is 60. As you guys can see, I'm a little bit covered up. A little bit chilly. I know my northerners are probably upstate laughing right now. So keep in mind, this is, what our winters feel like. And now I'm stepping into the kitchen and we have a really nice sized breakfast bar. And it is a little bit on the smaller end. We have those quartz countertops paired up with this double sink right here. And now I'm typically not a fan of double sinks, but this one is really deep. And honestly, I feel like there's a good amount of space in each sink. So I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. And now we are seeing these light fixtures right here. And they, again, light fixtures, just like our fans, do not convey, but we do get the hard wiring for them. So all you'd have to do is install them. Just behind me is going to be these beautiful all white 42-inch upper cabinets, as you guys can see. Now, one thing I want to point out is the models come with slow close, but our standard versions do not. But again, slow close, soft close is something that is inexpensive and you can easily add in after closing. Now what we do get in this kitchen, right? Enough about what we don't get. Let's talk about what we do get. We have a dishwasher right here under our island. We get our stove and then our microwave, right? Another thing we also get is going to be our range and hood. So if you guys aren't familiar, we have a vent here that directly vents out whatever smoke or scents, smells you're cooking. It directly vents it through our microwave and out through our through the side of the home. As you can see, it doesn't continue up to the ceiling. It vents out directly to the side. And guys, I had no idea this was a thing, right? I learned this very recently. You can take this thing out. And as you can see, there's our vent. So yeah, it vents directly through the side of the home. That's really cool. I bet you guys didn't know this because I didn't either. So that's definitely cool. I thought honestly that was, kind of, screwed in there, but it's nice that you can take it out and honestly utilize some of that space. So continuing just this way, we're going to reach our refrigerator. A refrigerator is also something we get to keep in this home. Keep in mind, that's not going to stay that way forever. The refrigerator is going to, I believe, starting next year, January, February time, is going to start to become a negotiable. You got to negotiate for the fridge, right? Before I walk out, another thing we don't get is going to be that backsplash. So let's walk into this lovely section right here. Now, the model decided to put a butler's pantry here, but in our home, it would be empty. We don't get the cabinets, the countertops. This doesn't stay. We get to keep the window. And now the reason the models did that, right, is because they want you to be able to walk into your home and customize it on your own. So, yeah, just call them cheap. I'm just joking. You guys get to customize it on your own, so you can actually utilize this space. Not everyone needs a butler's pantry, although it is very cute. You can have your coffee set up and so forth. Or you can have a mudroom, so you'd obviously stick up, you know, some shelving and so forth, so you can put your shoes and, you know, kick them off as soon as you get in. To the left of me is going to be this lovely sized walk-in pantry. As you can see, I'm going to disappear right now, and we have a nice U shape in this walk-in pantry, along with 5 shelvings going all the way up. So we have plenty of space in that pantry, and it is nice to always see a walk-in. Behind me is going to be the garage, and as you guys can see, it's a construction office. This is what the superintendent is using as his construction office, so please disregard any mess that is currently in there. Let's walk in and take a look. All right, now let's continue walking out of our, you know, butler's pantry or empty space, depending on what you guys end up doing with it. And this is easily one of my favorite parts of the kitchen. We have what I like to call a buffet bar right here. And this is going to be a standard feature in the home. And like I mentioned, guys, it's just the vibe. It's so immaculate. I can imagine just the family get-togethers, friends, family, cousins, aunt, uncles, all of that, brothers, sisters, all gathering around, polying in the kitchen, talking and so forth. You got all the food, whether you cooked or catered. And I love that life comes full circle, right? You know, you're over there going to tell your kids, hey, we're leaving soon. And then in an hour, you guys are still talking, laughing, the knee slappers, just having a great time. I feel like this house truly captures that vibe. And I'm Puerto Rican, so, you know, I grew up just like that. Ma, you know, when are we going to leave and so forth? And we're there for an extra 2 hours. She told me that at 8 p.m. it's midnight now, and I'm falling asleep on 2 chairs stacked together, right? So just behind me is going to be these stairs, and we're gonna walk up and we're gonna take a look. So let's go. Welcome upstairs, everybody. And the first thing I want to point out is we have these beautiful banisters, but we do not get that in our home. What we get is a half wall, and you guys will see that in our clips of our standard version of the Ammolite. All right, now following me this way, we'll walk down just this little path, and what we have at the end of this hall, right behind this door, is just going to be an AC. As you can see, nothing spectacular, just our AC. To the left of me is going to be a bedroom, so we can walk in and we'll take a look. In our bedroom, we're gonna have that front-facing window that brings in a decent amount of natural light. And again, guys, fans not included, but we do have it pre-wired. And then we do have our bifold closet doors here. And it's the same as the other closets. We'll take a quick look. And now coming out of our bedroom and just stepping across the hall, it's going to be our laundry room. And one thing I love about our builders, they really specialize in large size laundry rooms, which I'm honestly a fan of. You know, my laundry room is just a washer and a dryer, and that's it. I don't have any of this luxurious space. One thing that we do not get in our standard models is going to actually be any of this. We get the plumbing so you guys can install it, but we do not get the cabinets. We do not get this, you know, these countertops and these cabinets. It's just this is some, again, model is full potential. What we get in our home is just the hookups. Now, washer and dryer are included, so we love to hear that, right? And I mentioned earlier that the negotiations for the fridge is going to be a thing in the new year. This will not. This actually stays included in our appliance package, so you love to see it. And now to the left of me is going to be a really deep walk-in linen closet. I've never seen a walk-in linen closet, and I'll disappear right now as you guys can see. And you know, I never thought I needed a walk-in linen closet, but I guess I do now, right? That's definitely a nice feature to have. Another thing I like about a laundry room is we have a window right here, so you get a little bit of natural light coming in throughout the day. Now let's exit our laundry room and continue with the rest of the upstairs. And remember, guys, banister is not included. We get the half wall, and you already saw what that looked like. So just stepping over this way, we have 2 bedrooms, not 2 bedrooms adjacent. We have bedroom number 2 here. I'm not gonna count the downstairs. The in-law suite is its own thing. So bedroom 1 was just that way we just took a look at. Bedroom 2 is right to the right of me. Bedroom 3 is behind me. So we're gonna walk into bedroom number 2 right now. And in bedroom number 2, we have a large, oversized, front-facing window that brings in a good amount of natural light. And we have a really nice sized bedroom here. As you guys can see, we have, this is probably a twin bed right here. Maybe, no, this is a twin XL actually. This is a pretty big bed, but we have both the nightstands on each side, and you can see it's really comfortable to walk around still. And you're seeing that ceiling fan, I'll say it again, in both of the bedrooms. No ceiling fans, but pre-wiring is already set up. All you guys got to do is install. And of course we have our bifold doors, so let's take a look. All right, now stepping out of bedroom 2, we are going to walk past our bathroom and step into bedroom number 3. Now bedroom number 3 comes with 3 nice sized windows that bring in a ton of natural light. We have 2 front facing windows, 1 side facing window, and I love the art studio design that they put in this bedroom. Now my camera misses, she's behind the camera. She always has wanted an art studio, so walking into this room is just like, it's a breath of fresh air, especially with the artwork and the design that they put into this home. And we have the same bifold closet. We're gonna take a look. And I know I've gotten complaints in the past about, oh, the cheap wire racking and so forth. But guys, again, we see the wire racking in pretty much every single new construction home in this house, or in Florida, right? Most new construction homes are going to come with that. But the good thing about it is if you ever want more space, you can add more shelves or customize it to your own heart's desire. And now I'm gonna walk into this bathroom. Let's go. So, in our bathroom, our first bathroom, this bathroom is the bathroom that, oh my gosh, that's a lot of bathrooms, that everyone upstairs is going to share. This is going to be our guest bathroom, so it is nice that we did have that half bath downstairs. In our bathroom upstairs, we have our double vanity sinks with those quartz countertops that we've been seeing. And then we get the shower tub combo up here as well. And keep in mind, we do not get those tiles. We get again, the resin or plastic insert, whatever you guys refer to it as. I usually call it a plastic insert because resin's just a fancy word. So yeah, we don't get the tiles. We get the plastic inserts, but that's okay because that's something you can rip out and exchange pretty easily. You know, if you're not looking to spend money, then you just gotta, live with it for a little while. And now stepping into, we have a upstairs loft right here. And this is really nice. Obviously, it's always good when the kids or, other people in the house have their own space. And now you get the 75-inch screen TV downstairs. You don't obviously have to go all out up here, but this is where that, we'll say 55-inch screen TV goes right here on this wall. So it definitely works nicely. And we get those 2 side-facing windows that are bringing in a good amount of natural light throughout the day. And same drill as always, pre-wired fans, but we do not get the fans. And now just behind me is going to be our master bedroom. So we're gonna walk in and take a look. Now in our master bedroom, we're going to have 4 windows in here, which bring in a ton of natural light. And again, ceiling fans, pre-wired, not included. The pre-wiring is included, but the fans aren't. Just make myself clear. And guys, we have a king size bed here with huge nightstands. And I mean, with this ottoman just right here, so you can obviously see that we're very comfortable in this room. We have a ton of space. There's, even with all the furniture that's in here, you still have so much walkability and so much real estate up in this room. And now just following me this way is going to be our master bathroom. So let's walk in. Now we're going to see some of these octagon tiles in this bathroom, but that is not included. Keep in mind, I'll be throwing up clips here and there of what a standard Ammolite looks like, so you guys don't have to stress about, oh, I don't know what my house is gonna look like. You will, because I got you. We're also going to have double vanity sinks, and we have a lot of countertop space here, which I definitely am a fan of. We get those quartz countertops that we've been seeing with this huge mirror. And then to the left of me, we have a all glass step-in shower enclosure. Now, keep in mind, guys, tiles, again, the tiles are not going to be included. We have the resin / plastic inserts. And we have a nice little window just behind me, which brings in a good amount of natural light. It's always nice to have that natural light flowing in. Now, just right here, we have a little small linen closet. It is not a walk-in, but obviously nice to have a linen closet in our master bathroom to have that separate space. Kids don't come in here, don't touch the towels. You guys have your own towels in your bathroom. I got mine in mine. We have a water closet in this bathroom, and if you don't know what a water closet is, it's just, you know, our throne, which is placed inside a closet. So we typically call that a water closet. And just behind me is going to be our 6th bedroom. I'm just kidding. It's a huge master closet. So let's walk in and take a look. Keep going. And as you guys can see, I can hit laps in this closet. You know, all you would need to do is really either add more shelvings, take out the wire rack shelvings, and add, you know, you could do like the whole grand California closet. It would work so nicely in that closet. But that is going to conclude our home tour for the day. So make sure you guys stick around, because we are going to go get some lunch at a local spot in the area to kind of show you guys what's around. And after that, Coach C is going to take over and give you guys your numbers breakdown. I'll catch y'all in the kitchen for the outro. Peace. All right, so stepping out the car, we are at our location. We're getting pizza today. If you don't know, the last few times, if you haven't watched the vlogs, we've gotten tacos. So today we are going to try pizza. Going to a place called Dora's. It's like a 4.5 star rating. If you don't know, I love pizza. It's probably my favorite food. So we're gonna go try out Dora's, right? And let's see how it is. Okay, so we got the pizza. I'm on my day Portnoy today. And here is the pizza. It looks pretty good. Now, my preference of pizza is I don't like flop. And we have a lot of flop here. I like a nice firm crust. So we're gonna take a bite, one bite. Everyone knows the rules. All right, so for the cheese rating, yeah. It's good pizza, but personally, I wouldn't get this over my favorite pizza spot. I'll give it like a 7 flat, maybe a 6.9. I don't even know if this is like a 7. I mean, it tastes good, but I mean, look at this flop. You know, I gotta really struggle. I'm gonna try the pepperoni. I have pepperoni and mushroom. Oh my. All right. Yeah. This one, I mean, not even the toppings really save it. I'm going 7 all around. 7, honestly, yeah, 6.5 to like, yeah, you know what? I'll give it a 6.8. 6.8. I wouldn't get the pizza again, honestly. Not over my favorite pizza. If it's in the area, I probably would stop and get it again.
I forgot to give you guys the loyalty card.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. So, maybe not the worst pizza ever, but pretty standard. What?
I was gonna say, what about for like price overall?
Oh, for your price, I mean, we got a large on deal, 3 toppings for free if you do takeout. For the price, bang for your buck is good, but definitely not one of my favorite pizzas. So I give it. They're really nice inside, so just because they're nice, you know, shout out to Dora. I'll give it like a 7-1. 7-1 because I like the customer service. All right, well, all right, so I'm gonna pack this up. I'm gonna give this to her, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Coach C is gonna take over from here on out, and thank you guys again so much, and I will catch you guys in the kitchen for the outro. Peace. Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for stopping by my class. My name is Coach Contra, and we're gonna jump straight into it today, starting off with our home value. This home clocks in right at a value of $447,581 with an HOA of $49 a month and a CDD of $187 a month. And now jumping forward, I just wanna say before I jump into this little segment that these numbers are estimates, so you guys can have an idea of where to start. Who gets us our most accurate information is going to be our lender or loan officer. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. I just want to make sure you guys have these numbers for educational purposes only, so you have an idea of where to start. Starting off with our taxes, our annual taxes for a home the size of our Ammolite is it's going to be $5,592 annually or $466 monthly. And now moving into insurance, our annual cost for insurance is going to be $1,788 or $149 monthly. And now we're gonna jump into our incentives, get into the fun stuff. Our community is currently offering $5,000 in flex funds, plus an additional 3% of your purchase price that goes towards your closing cost assistance. Now with those 5K in flex funds, you're actually allowed to plug and play where you like those. So you can either use those for your closing cost, or you can use those for a rate buy down. And now next up, we are going to jump into our loan options. And keep in mind, just as I mentioned before, I'm not a lender, so these numbers are for educational purposes only, to give you guys an idea of where to start, and our lender gets us the most accurate information. So make sure you guys reach out to me or Dylan, and we'll set you up with the most accurate information possible. With that being said, we're going to jump into our first loan of the day, which is our FHA loan. At a down payment of 3.5%, we are looking at $15,665 for our down payment, with a credit score of 580 to qualify. And we are going to move into our next loan, which is our conventional. The most common down payments we see are 3%, 5%, and 10%. So at 3%, we're looking at $13,427 for your down payment. And at 5%, we are looking at $22,379 for our down payment. And at 10%, our down payment is going to be $44,758 with a credit score of 620 to qualify. And now I'm frequently asked, what's the difference between FHA and conventional? If I can pay 3.5, why would I pay 5 or 10? And it's very simple. Now, if you're paying a higher down payment, chances are you already own a home, and you are my second-time home acquirers, and my second-time home buyers are typically required to pay a larger down payment. Whether it be for your next investment property or your next primary residence, we are going to be looking at a higher down payment. And now, as far as the main difference between FHA and conventional, it's going to be our PMI, our primary mortgage insurance, where with an FHA loan, that PMI is going to be there the entire duration of the loan, versus with a conventional, it actually drops off once you own 20% equity in the home. And our estimated annual PMI is going to be $2,376 or $198 a month. So you guys can see, obviously, once you hit that 20% equity, you guys are going to be saving up to $2,000 a month just for going into a conventional loan. And now it's okay, guys, if you need to go FHA for down payment or credit purposes, it's okay, because you are able to refinance out of your FHA into a conventional loan once you hit that 20% equity mark, and you can have that PMI dropped off, saving you either $198 a month or $2,000 a year. So that is huge. Next up is going to be a 100% financing loan. It is our USDA loan. And this loan is a 100% financing loan. That's a big whopping $0 down. And now our USDA has guidelines in order to get approved. So keep that in mind when you guys are using this information. So it's possible you may or may not be approved. Next up, we are jumping into another 100% financing loan that is going to be our VA. So shout out to all my veterans out there. We truly do appreciate everything you guys do. And the VA appreciates it so much that they hook it up with a 100% financing loan. That is a big whopping $0 down. All my veterans are responsible for bringing to the closing table is their closing cost. And speaking of which, closing cost is our final segment. And I usually calculate at a rule of thumb of 4%. Now on average, it depends on builder and a lot of other things, but on average, closing costs can be about 3% of the purchase price. So I calculate at 4 to give you guys a little bit of that buffer space. So at 4%, our closing costs are going to be $17,903. And that is going to be my final segment of the day. So I appreciate all you guys stopping by, and back to you, Dylan.
Thank you, Coach Shi. We appreciate you as always. And as you guys can see, we are back in the kitchen. And as a final recap today, we were in Haines City, Florida, checking out our builder's Ammolite. It has 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and sits right at 3,030 square feet. And this is usually the point in the video where I take a quick second to say thank you to anybody who's been watching this far or supporting my channel in general. I truly do appreciate the love and support. It's been overwhelming, and I want to say thank you. And with the holidays coming around, I want to wish everyone a happy holidays and a happy new year. So thank you very much for showing love and making it this far. If you have, I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't heard me say it yet, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a trusted Central Florida real estate advisor, and I go all over Central Florida touring new construction communities and homes, so you guys don't have to. So if you found any value in today's video or my previous content, you should, 1, hit that like button and subscribe because it is free and it helps my channel go a long way. But two, it also keeps you guys in the loop, so you aren't missing any opportunities similar to this one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.